Now let's start the show. What I am waiting for, guys, is more people to start this show. Black Nicholson, hop in the comment section real quick, brother, so I can make you the moderator really quickly. What we're going to be talking about here, guys, is a lot of things. What's going on with the market as a whole, and pretty much what AMC is undergoing. So we're waiting, and we are back in the building. We are back in the building, guys. Looks like okay. Now, once everything catches up, I will begin. Don't forget, if you're watching this live, to share the link. Preferably on Stockwitz top 5 trending stocks, and or any social media platform you may have. Now, guys, what you think about the AMC run today? Those who sold on the dip, I know you are pissed. Now, if we heard about the news about said company selling their AMC shares today. Yo, Junior laugh out loud. Daniel Walters. What's my prediction for SNDL? Stick with me on this video. I will drop that because Sundial been doing this thing. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. Sundial has been doing this thing. And on top of that, no one's seen this coming. I honestly, in my honest opinion, because I haven't been trading SNDL lately the past 3 months, after I sold SNDL early March of this year, I stopped looking at it, took it out the watch list. Just a whole bunch of other stuff, guys. But since I took SNDL out the watch list, I haven't been seeing how it's been trading. So when I seen it pop, I was in awe. But even though AMC ran today, during the trading day, over 22%, and then after hours we finished over 17%, guys, the biggest story today is not AMC, if you ask me. It's Blackberry. Blackberry finished over 14% positive in the day, and over 13% after market hours. Blackberry is what we call the runner-up. But today we actually seen Blackberry trade a lot of shares today. High in value, which is something we like to see here in this stock, Blackberry, as well as AMC and GME, and a few other stocks we like to trade. But we're going to talk about AMC on the day. Now, guys, as you can see here, AMC had a tremendous day. Now, what we're going to do here first is take a look at the order flow distribution. I know for a fact market manipulation was at play during today's trading, is because if we look here at the large scale and compare it to the large on the outflow, and then we look back at how the day closed, this stock shouldn't be green to. That's how we know for a fact market manipulation is true at an all-time high. Now, we take into consideration what the institutional holdings did today. This was reported at the bell, an institutional change of minus 12,000 shares, over 12,000 to be exact. That's how many shares were shaved off at the bell during today's trading. If that doesn't excite you guys, this news should. Here it goes right here. AMC company sells $230 million in stock to hedge funds. Boy, why you think they sold those stocks, those shares, guys? Because tomorrow is the recount. The recount is going to push this stock so far up the Hedge's heinies, man. It's going to be like sticking a bus up there and parking it sideways. We are going to push this stock price even further. My other main concern here for tomorrow, though, guys, is how far we will run up before the counting of the shares is underway. What's my prediction for the end of the day tomorrow? $45. You got it right. $45 is my bottom on tomorrow's trading for AMC, guys. That is my bottom. Oh yeah, let me give you guys this Sundial prediction. I know it's out the wall. Got taken out the WSB one, but it is in SNDL. Oops. Sundial growers. Now, let's look here at what's been going on in Sundial on the daily chart. Let's zoom in a little bit. Looking at what's going on with Sundial, we see 4 green consistent days of trading, which doesn't happen often here in Sundial, which it haven't happened quite often these last few trading days. But if we look here, these are very nice sized candles compared to the days before. We know Sundial is a high volume stock. Shares tend to always trade above 100 million daily. 100 million shares traded in SNDL is a slow day for the stock. This thing is always flying. Now, if we go back to take a look at GME. GME was quite strange on the day, which gives me more confidence in tomorrow's run for AMC. Because if we look here at the order flow distribution for GameStop, as you can see, this is not manipulation at all. This is how AMC should look. But if AMC did look like this, we would have seen at least 50% gain during the trading day today. The reason why we didn't is because the shorts came out with short ladder attacks just so they can cover their hinds as much as they can for tomorrow. Now, we've seen a lot of money rush into this thing. Like I said, guys, during my live video this morning regarding AMC stock, I told you guys that AMC is going to push mass gains during the aftermarket. And what did we see today? Mass gains during the aftermarket. I don't like to brag, gloat, or boast, but for that call, I do think I deserve a subscribe. And another thing I wanted to point out to you guys about AMC stock for tomorrow. Tomorrow really depends on how many shares were held throughout today's trading. Throughout today's trading, how many shares were held? And not just outstanding. How many shares are actually held? $80 by Friday for AMC seems kind of realistic. It seems like you're trying to be a little on the safe side, giving that $80 PT. By Friday, put it like this. Tomorrow, depending on whether it's buying or selling pressure created after this recount, determines if what happens on Friday. I'm truly expecting, I'm not, like I said before, guys, I'm a big bull in AMC and GME, but I'm expecting to see AMC take a small pivot downward after the recount for two reasons. Two reasons this can happen. If the recount doesn't go like everyone wants it to go, that will cause selling pressure. If the recount outperforms what everyone thinks it's going to do, then that's going to create selling pressure. But in fact, if it does exactly what we think it's going to do, I believe that will create buying pressure, guys. We don't want to see it go down too much, and we don't want to see this thing shoot too high too fast. What we seeing here, we're looking at GME as of now, guys. Now, if we look at the institutional holdings on GME on the day, again, institutional holdings have taken out the stock today. But one thing I wanted you guys to take into consideration is the fact that since we've seen change for institutional holdings and AMC the day before the recount, what does that tell you? Institutional holdings is at 30% for AMC, meaning institutions own 30% of AMC shares. Okay? Is these institutions working with the hedge funds? That is a good question to ask, because these hedge funds are very smart. Even a blind guy can see the result and the ending effect of this recount, correct? Now, these hedge funds are smart. They know the end result, as well as these institutions. So if the institution knows about it, why would he sell the day before? Is it to give back some of those shares to the hedges right before the recount? Yo, Gary, Ray's somewhere around here hiding, man. If you find him, tell him Waldo's looking for him. But yeah, guys, GameStop institutional change was a big one. It was a very, very big one. 200,000 shares dropped by institutions and GME yesterday. Hey Gary, what you looking into? What you trying to make some money on the puts or the calls? Let me know. I am here to help. Now let's take a look back at AMC's chart. Before we go look at AMC, let's take another look at crypto. Now, this is going to play a big key part in tomorrow's play in AMC as well. Because if you wake up in the morning, set your alarm clock 3 minutes before the pre-market open, right? You wake up, you don't want to check anything but the crypto market 3 minutes ahead of time. Because this is not an ordinary day in the stock market tomorrow. Tomorrow is a very special day. Now, with that being said, a lot of cryptocurrency investors have really just got in the market within the last 6 months. Studies proves this, right? Now, if that is true, these guys, 9 times out of 10, a lot of these investors hopped in during the AMC GME run back in January. So if that is true, know what tomorrow is. So if money is coming out these stocks, out these cryptocurrencies, where do you think the money is going? The numbers don't lie, guys. Our favorite penny stocks we were trading before the last corrections that happened earlier this year that drove stock prices down across the board are now doing fine. First few run-ups, guys, one thing we can say, the AMC run-ups did tend to take the rest of the market. But as we see here today, in the last few days of trade, that's a little bit. So now, with that being said, because we were able to tell when the stock was going to move in AMC or GME, true, all you had to do was get up in the pre-market and check. Hold on, guys. Okay, all you have to do is get up in the pre-market and check the markets as a whole. GameStop can be down a small bit. That's like 0.32%. AMC's down 2%. But the whole market is down. That was the time to bet on AMC or GME. During days like that, the whole market down, that's when we see that thing skyrocket. But tomorrow, the stock movement is going to be with upwards momentum. Short ladder attacks is going to be short flashes. This is going to be a very exciting day for the stock tomorrow. But looking here at the cryptocurrencies, it is looking like more money is coming to AMC. First thing in the morning during the pre-market, guys. No one is selling shares during the pre-market. Trust me. 95% of the purchasing will be done So at 3:57 a.m., depending on what time the market opens for you, I live in the central time zone. So it is 3 o'clock in the morning for me here, pre-market. Charlie, you holding for everybody, man. Not just you, not just me. We're all holding for everybody, man. One moment, guys. Stick with me. I am going to make this a flash in the past, but one stock I want you guys to get in your watch list is CIDM, which is going to be a special thing for the future. For all you guys, streaming guys out there, you should consider CIDM. All right, I'm back, all my Wall Street bettors out there, man. Sorry about that. Had to take care of something. Had to let the dog in. He hates it when I leave him outside for more than 15 minutes. I guess he thinks, I don't know what he thinks, but whatever he thinks, he's a nut. I tell you guys. I tell you. No, Gary, I had just left real quick. Had to let the dog in, man. I know the mic sometimes tend to fade out, guys. So yeah, it wasn't the mic. I just had to walk. My bad for not warning you guys. Yeah, I had to walk away real quick. But fellas, checking out CIDM is one of my favorite streaming stocks. In case you guys don't know anything about this stock, it is what I call the miniature Netflix. They are steadily expanding their reach with other platforms, doing many collabs. And CIDM is just only getting bigger, guys. As you can see here, the low analyst price target for CIDM is $3. Okay. But we're not even close to the average. Almost not even. We're almost 100% gain away from the low, guys. Even more from the average and a lot from the high. This stock has a lot of room to run. Now, if we look here at the short interest on CIDM, which it's only getting greater over time. Why? Because summer is starting to happen, and a lot of analysts don't want us to know the truth. Cinema is coming back. These shorts are even telling us cinema is coming back. And they're shorting all the streaming companies. How is the mic now, guys? How is the mic now? Should be better. Mic should be better, I'm guessing. Yeah, guys. So, but what's special here is the institutional holdings. One thing I can say about the institutions, they love CIDM. It seems like every single day the market opens, institutions opens their checkbook to CIDM. And like every other day, it seems like they are doing another collab with different companies, expanding their reach. Okay. That is one stock I suggest you guys to have in your watch list. PLTR is a stock that should be in the watch list, guys. But everything that's in the Wall Street Bets watch list is what you see here is much different than what we have over here. What we have over here is more risque, should I say. Very risky. If we try and look, one that popped today that was very strange in movement was UU, 4 U's, guys. The big triple U's, quadruple U's. You know what I mean. I didn't see it. It was very strange on the day. Very strange. Where's the 4 U's, guys? Can't find it right now. Bear with me. It might just be. Hey, yeah, it's here. It has to be here. Nope. Just pop it in. Very, very unusual move. Something we tend to not see all the time. Now, let's check out 1 minute. Very strange trading today. Very strange trading today, guys. Shots. No, this is the one we want, guys. I'm looking at the wrong one. This was the weirdo on the day. This stock traded very, very weird today, guys. Just shot up in price out of nowhere. I literally mean nowhere. Instantly seeing 14% gain in a flash of a second. And it stayed there. And it stayed there, guys. Oh, the AMC option. Okay. Oh, yeah. Let's check out. No, guys. No. What's going on? Big apes, 100K, little apes. I mean, all apes matters, guys. No matter if you're a small shareholder or a whale in AMC stock, it doesn't matter. If you ask me, every ape matters. Now, taking into consideration that The recount is tomorrow, and we finished quite high on the day. Let me go to the aftermarket exchange. That'll be easier. Even though we finished high on the day, I do expect it didn't create much selling pressure. The selling pressure is going to come into play right after everyone. The selling pressure is going to come into play right after the recount. Believe it or not, just being honest, guys, right after the recount, that's when we will see a small pivot backwards. Now, that is something we want to see just to show us stability in the stock. The more stability that we see in the stock, the more people will continue to buy it. Now, the reason why it is moving faster than GME at the moment is due to the fact that the price per share has a lot to do with this. Okay? More people can afford an AMC share rather than a GME share at the moment. Nothing's wrong with it. It's just how people think. They rather have 10 shares or 10 shares of AMC rather than holding 1 share of GME. Even though the gains are going to be quite the same at the end of the day. The only difference is purchase as of now. So that is playing a major factor in what's going on. Another thing that is spiking AMC's stock price is the money that is pouring out of crypto and finding its way into the stock market. And not only is it finding its way into the stock market, guys, it is finding its way into AMC stock. Now, if we look at the latest news on AMC, 9 times out of 10, it's some malacca. Why should AMC have all the fun? Blackberry stocks skyrockets. Yeah, that's what I was just talking about. Limited rose 14.8% in the regular trading session on Tuesday and further gained 13.7% in an extended session. That's something we usually don't see here in Blackberry. Blackberry shares spiked as the retail investor-driven rally has expanded beyond AMC Entertainment Holdings. Wait a minute. I didn't get that memo. The stock has extended gains to a 5th straight day on Tuesday. Now, this is starting to get scary. A lot of these stocks haven't done over 3 straight days of gains in a while, and most of them on their 5th and 6th and 7th day today, guys. Today is very big. Was a GME. But I can really see this thing to continue to push forward with all the media that is covering it, helping apes become more aware of what is going on, what we call financial war. Market makers want to play with us small guys. We come together, now we're big, okay? So, okay, now let's take another look here. Back at AMC. Now let's take a look at this 10-minute chart. Try to show you guys throw away the charts. Going off on charts for AMC for tomorrow is the most craziest thing. So we can't call a prediction just off looking at this chart, because we know tomorrow This stock is not going to be trading off its fundamentals, not even a little bit. And you can't even make the argument, because tomorrow is going to be special, guys. I can't stress it enough. We've seen it happen. Well, I seen this happen before in AMC stock. I seen it happen in GME stock. Well, the recount happened in GME stock. I'm sorry. I've seen it happen in GME stock, and I've seen the result. So for us to get it in AMC, guys, I know this thing is going to at least be sitting at $45 tomorrow. Now, get this, guys. My last few price predictions, I was somewhat wrong. I was 100% right on the bullish sentiment, but the market always outperforms my price predictions. So I'm giving you guys a $45 price prediction, and with knowing that the market always tends to outperform. The markets tend to outperform my price prediction, so it can possibly go beyond $45, guys. And if you ask me, that is a very well chance that it can go at above $45. So, what's the name of the Wall Street Bets Reddit? Millions were following if this is the real Wall Street Bets. I'm confused. Bro, what investor in a right mind don't know that I am just a person? Wall Street Bets is a Reddit group. I am just using the name Wall Street Bets. Why? Because I've been around for a very long time in the group. I'm even a moderator of the Wall Street Bets low cap Reddit page. I'm just using the name, guys. That's it. That's all. Don't get it misconstrued. But I am a diamond hand till the end. And I give out a lot of good information for you small retail investors that don't know what's going on. This here, something amazing, guys. We seen that high 36.72. We got very, very close to challenging that during the day. But as you can see, guys, we're beyond that now. Call us the new Beyond Meat, because we're 37.69 right now, guys. 37.69. We are. But in all reality, guys, my only concern here for tomorrow, like I said, is whether we hold after the recount. After the recount, will the shareholders continue to hold the stock? And my answer to that question is indefinite yes. Not everyone, though, guys. Some people will get paper hands and shave their position, or either just flat out take gains and run. Probably run back to cryptocurrency, who knows? But we know a few of you guys that is in the stock now. We know where you came from. No reason to be ashamed. We know you came from cryptocurrency. We know you came, we know you a Dogecoin holder. Doge dive, so you came on over to AMC right before the recount. So that's cool with us, guys. Take a seat, because we are Moon inbound. Okay. Now, the only trick for tomorrow is what GameStop will do during the trading day tomorrow. Recount, I don't expect to see AMC heavily shorted during this recount, but I expect them to heavily short GME tomorrow. I'm expecting GME to get hit heavy tomorrow. They're gonna try to make some money off of GME while they're forcefully losing money at AMC. That's the only thing I can see them doing tomorrow to cut some losses. For tomorrow, though, only because this is not going to cut losses indefinitely. Temporarily, yeah. But those saved losses, they so-called saved, we're coming after those. We're coming after those, guys. It's just, like I said before, process that we are in. If we want to see that 1K per share price, we in multiple times, guys. We're not gonna shoot up to from $37 all the way to 1K per share. No, it's not gonna happen. Market makers will not let it happen. Before that happens, the stock will be at a halt all day long, so long it probably just I don't know, guys. I can't even say that, guys, but all I know is if we went all the way from $35 to $8,000, so long, the NASDAQ is gonna look into what just went on. Flash crash. Yeah, man, I'll buy more on the AMC side depending on my average cost. But right now, guys, it is a perfect time to AMC and GME. What's going on in the stock? It's a perfect time to buy either of the two at any given moment, due to the fact that what's going on in the stock. Okay, guys, was just doing a little DD on my phone, looking at these option calls, looking at a few option plays. Man, it is looking good though for AMC on the day. AMC day trend is looking like this thing can go beyond tomorrow as far as the chart goes, but AMC can do better, guys. I believe we can do better Thursday if, in fact, we hold through this recount. That is going to show how tough the diamond hands are of the AMC shareholders. It is possible that we can see a $100 price target within the month of June if we continue this momentum. And when I say in the month of June, I mean within the first 14 days of June. What let's do here, guys, is keep buying those dips. And when they come in and heavily short us, buy at the bottom of the ladder, guys. The short ladder attack is there to wean off new investors with mad volatility. That is the only goal of a short ladder attack, is to win with volatility. Now, in order to reverse that, we have to buy those dips. Here, guys, once the smoke clears, the gains are massive. Massive, guys. So anytime you can buy an extra AMC share here or there, just grab an AMC share, guys, just to be a part of the movement. One share goes a long way.